going to get too much farm like this, especially with competing for poly and last hits there, or XP for that matter, and it's just going to be all Hellborn all day. They're pretty much defining the game right now. Where they go is what's going down. So, and with that charged hammer on NG, it's going to do a lot more damage, and definitely be a lot more damaging in team fights. That's for sure. Here comes the ulti from Kraken. Oh, but we're going this way. We're going lateral. And he snags Slither, but Slither gets his ulti off in time, so... And here comes Kronos offensive. Polyward's just down outside the bubble. Perfect positioning. And there's 1, 2, 3 down there. And it's all on Playgrider, who didn't even shoot his ulti again. Which is really starting to kill his team. He needs to get that off as soon as team fight goes down, but... He's just not doing it. Although, Kronos only gets 1 kill there. 2 for yellow, which is Glacius, which is not too great for his team. 1 for Poly. But looks like it's gonna give him leeway for Kongor, which is nice. Get a token on Kronos so he can get a little bit more cocky and bait a little bit more. Not much more than he's doing currently, but they're not really putting out too much DPS for this Kongor kill. Fortunately, though, Kronos does have the rewind, and he does have his four hits and stun, which is nice for Kongor. But slowly but surely down in him here. And Kronos is going to pick up a token. Definitely a huge jump for his team. That's pretty amazing. 29-minute Kongor, that's not amazing, but it's definitely a huge pickup for his team. And he's going to port back because he knows he's going to need to line something up here. He's got mana now, he's got his ulti, so he's going to be their initiation here. And he is their only initiation, in fact, which is kind of interesting. But although, maybe that's why getting Glacier kills is pretty good, because it'll allow him to maybe get a portal key. But, oh no, there it is. Polywog Priest got portal key, so he'll be a pretty decent initiation. If he can jump in, get his wards down, you can CC someone inside the wards, morph, tongue tie, 3 CC'd heroes is definitely a good thing. But Kronos just back up and whacking away. I don't know what he's doing anymore. Looks like he's going to pick up a BKB now as he goes Warhammer Mighty Blade. So he's not really completing DPS items. Now he's going back to tank here, which is smart in a sense, because he does need to start tanking a little bit more than he is. He wants to survive, but it looks like Hellborn's just going to free Daystro this tower. No opposition here. And there it is, and that's another kill for NG. Another tower kill there for NG. I'm curious to see, what is this? No power supply? Okay, he's sitting on 1k gold, so he might start to define the item he's going to build next. I'm not too sure about that, but it would definitely help him out and help his team out a lot to maybe get a tank item or yet another DPS item with procs. Rift Shards, probably not. Probably not Rift Shards, probably not Doombringer, probably not. But you never know. Especially in the world of competitive play, anything's possible. Although I'm not too sure why the Hellborn's kind of like stalking each other around. Like when they have a lane up here, they should probably be pushing that, get middle pushed, bottom's already pushed up, which is nice, and then just try and catch them off guard. But they're not really doing that. And I didn't see a charged hammer that last fight on their initiation, but looks like Kraken maybe line something up here. They got the D-Sham buff going, so I wouldn't be too surprised if they don't line something, if they line something up here. But they really need to get the jump here. They got the D-Sham buff stacked to 13. But it's gonna run out just as they get in if they go. And they're just waiting for Kraken here. And it's gonna be all Kraken all day. But it looks like they saw him. Or they thought they saw him anyways. And Kraken's just gonna go back in lane, which is a little bit sketchy. And they're just giving Kronos time to get his BKB and his tank items up. Which is definitely not a good thing. Gnome's Wisdom on Slither now. Portal Key on Bolywog Priest. We've seen that. Kraken still nothing new. NG still nothing new. Demsham still nothing new. Pesty picks up a Warhammer. I'm not too sure if he's going Shieldbreaker or BKB. He is initiating, so I wouldn't be surprised with BKB, but I wouldn't be surprised with Shield Breaker either. And it looks like NG's going to define that second item for us. It is going to be a Savage Maze, which is a very nice item for him. That will have 2 chances to stun, so roughly a 50% chance to stun. I believe Savage Maze is 25, so if you add the 2 together, 1 for turret, 1 for NG, that is 50. Good job, guys. Welcome to Math Class 101 with Bart. And Kronos again, just like whacking away here at creeps. He's only a 100 or 200 away from that BKB, and the Hellborn really not doing anything to stop it at this stage in the game. Although I think if I were the Legion, I would have just jumped on the Hellborn already and brought him down. They do have the Kronos token, so worst come to worst, they could always back up. But Pestilence may be used as a semi-carry. If that Demo Breastplate comes up from Kraken in time, then that Shield Breaker will definitely be a huge, huge thing. And if you really think about it, I mean, BKB Kronos, that's kind of the perfect counter because that's all physical. But I don't know why the Hellborn's stacking the Legion creeps. It's odd. There it is, BKB Kronos. He's just going to be hard to disable in team fights, basically. And just no DPS from this Legion side here. Except for NG. Engineer just got some nice DPS. Pessy, nice DPS. But Kronos is in this time, and he gets the jump. Great poly placement again. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to whirlpool him out. Well, they whirlpool Pesty, but Kronos is just whacking away freely with that BKB up like that. And there's the ultimate from Plague, but Legion's quick to react, spread out instantly, and they managed to kind of negate any and all effects of that. But now it's like a portal key race back to base here for the Hellborn side. Demsham's gonna die here. Oh, I would have laughed if that little Goatar dude got the kill. And Engineer went down there. Pestilence standing. Kraken standing. And that's it. That's the jump. And that just swung things immensely for the Legion side. That's going to give them a 19 to 16 advantage. Kills to deaths. Puts them up in XP by roughly 6k. And puts them up in gold by roughly 4k. And with that jump, it's going to be roughly 5k. But definitely a good pickup there for Kronos. Hellborn side couldn't disable him even though if they wanted to. So that's the reason for that anyways. I'm still surprised we didn't really see well, Pestilence hasn't been getting much money, especially when they stick together like this. This is the thing that's really bothering me, is that they're just like holding their hands. Each person's holding their hands like while they like farm. It's just awkward. But we can check creep kill board. Okay, Hellbringer, 39 creep kills, Kronos, 147 creep kills, Slither, 64 creep kills, Glacius, 16 creep kills, Polywog Priest, 125, and now we'll go to Hellborn side, Kraken, 111, Engineer, 135, he is 5 and 3, which is always good for his side, Demsham, 34, Pesty, 106, and Plague Rider, 13. Can you believe that? Hunter PMing me mid-game. Just kidding, he sent the buddies. So it looks like I would expect Kronos to either finish up his Rune Decks or finish up the Frostburn here, but I'm not too sure what he's gonna do. He's been a little bit sketchy on my side anyways. Swapping around, went from Rune Decks to Firebrand, BKB, and I don't know what he's doing, so we'll check in with him later. Every pauses are fun too, you know. Gives you time to really think about what's gone down during the past moments of the game. Wait, what's happened? I forgot. Okay, so let's talk strategy for a little bit then. Basically what's going down here in these team fights is whichever team gets the jump, as you saw Kronos got the leap in here and just screwed over the Hellborn, but in the early game stages, the Hellborn's been getting the jump, which has allowed Engineer to really farm up and get his items and throw down his ulti right off the bat. As we saw down here earlier in the game,